Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Providence Day School's Mozak Field at Overcast Stadium, where it is Varsity Girls Senior Night, where the Chargers of Providence Day are playing the Cougars of Cannon. Before tonight's match, we're going to do our Senior Day event. We have the seniors pictured on the screen at the moment. We hope that the camera is going to be in the right place. It was not for the previous game because the other team is warming up and the camera follows the ball. So we'll read it anyway. First senior athlete this evening is number 10, Kate Cater. Kate is the daughter of Kathy and C.D. Cater. This is her fourth varsity girls soccer letter, and she's a senior captain, and she was all conference last year. I wish this would show the players, but anyway. Kate had this to say. First of all, I'd like to thank God who led me through this path. Next, I want to thank my parents for giving me the opportunity to get to play soccer at PD and helping me become the player I am today. Specifically, I want to thank my mom for always supporting me by coming to every single game and always being my biggest advocate. I want to thank my dad for always giving me perspective, being my biggest supporter literally on the field. Also, thank you to Cole, who came to so many games, even though he could probably care less, just to support me. Next, I want to thank my teammates throughout the years who helped keep my love for the game, also challenged me to and making me a better player. Love you all more than you know, especially Mac has been my soccer buddy since my first day freshman year. And of course, I want to thank Duds for being the first person to get on me if I mess up, but also the first person to cheer me on. Thank you to Chris for being new with me my freshman year and making these years fun. And thank you to Ash for always working her hardest without the appreciation. Lastly, I want to thank my best friend Zoe, who has made my last soccer season the best one yet, and the one I've been waiting for since I was a freshman. Go PDS Thank you, Kate. Next, we have number 11, Aubrey Gould. Aubrey is the daughter of Melissa and Peter Gould. This is her second varsity girls soccer letter. Aubrey had this to say: thank you to my parents, coaches, and teammates for supporting me in my time as a Charger athlete. Thank you, Aubrey. I wonder if her grandpa's here tonight, Melissa. All right. Next up, we have number 7, KK Hart. KK is the daughter of Sherry and Kevin Cart. Her sister is also there as well. This is her second varsity soccer letter, and she's a senior captain. She was 2023 All-Conference and All-State. KK Hart had this to say: I'd like to thank all my teammates for making my experience so much fun. I'd like to thank my coaches for being supportive and pushing me to be my best. I'd like to thank Kelsey for always being at my side, and especially like to thank my parents for being so supportive throughout my entire soccer journey and never missing a game. Couldn't have done it without them. Thank you, KK. All right. Next we have number 12, Madison Kaminsky. Wow, all of these players have crowns and flowers. Pretty impressive here.
Absolutely.
Madison is the daughter of Sarah and Michael Kaminsky. This is her fourth varsity girls soccer letter. Madison had this to say: first, I want to thank my family and friends for all the support over the years. To my teammates, thank you for all the laughter, the bus ride jam sessions, the story times, and all the other countless memories we have made together. I am so honored to be able to call you guys my best friends, and I would not be who I am today without you guys. To Kate Cater, thank you for being my soccer buddy. There's no one else I would have wanted to do these last 4 years at PDS with. And lastly, thank you to Duds, Ash, and Chris for giving me the opportunity to be a part of this program all those years ago. Special thank you to Duds for the nickname PF Changs. I still don't know how you came up with that one. I have enjoyed every second of my time here, and I will cherish these memories forever. Let's go get another ring. Again, you're not really being able to see the players very well because the other team is warming up. So you'll have to imagine that you're seeing them, I guess. Next up, senior number 21, Ella Romanowski. Ella is the daughter of Amy and James Romanowski. This is her third varsity girls soccer letter. She had this to say: thank you to Coach Duds, Ash, Chris, and all my amazing teammates for making my experience on PDS so memorable. I'd also like to thank my parents, sisters, and best friends for coming to each and every one of my games when they can. I'm so grateful for all these people to make the team PDS. Thank you, Ella. Elle also did a great job on her AP African American Studies presentation today in class. That's not on the script, by the way. Next senior is number 13, Haley Tertz. Haley is the daughter of Brendan Evan Tertz. This is her first varsity girls soccer letter. Haley had this to say: I'd like to thank my mom and dad for always supporting me through thick and thin, my brother Spencer for giving me something to always look up to. Special thank you to Sarah Grace, S.G. Willie for being the best club and high school coach. Lastly, I'm thankful for the memories and friendships I made in the team. And remember, don't get complacent. Thank you, Haley. And our final seniors tonight are twin duo sisters, number 20, Carly White, and number 14, Grace White. Carly and Grace are the daughters of King and Greg White. This is Carly's first varsity girls soccer letter and Grace's third varsity girls soccer letter. It's pretty cool they get to walk out with two daughters. Carly had this to say: thank you to my teammates for making this season so much fun. I am so glad I was able to spend one more season playing the sport I love. I'd also like to thank my parents and friends for always supporting me and coming to watch the games. Grace had this to say: I would like to thank all my coaches and teammates for giving me an amazing past couple of years. I have loved all the pregame dance parties and overnight trips, and I'm going to miss PDS GVS next year. I also want to thank my parents for always supporting me throughout my club and school years and showing up for me no matter the weather. Let's finish the season strong. Go Chargers. Thank you, Carly and Grace. Let's give another round of applause to our amazing seniors and their families. Thank you for your commitment to PDS Girls Soccer and the PD Athletic Department. And I'm looking through this, and I think I taught all but one of these seniors, and they are not just good soccer players, they're great students as well. Got a lot of fun going on there. They have fat heads of the seniors with baby pictures. Lots of fun stuff going on. Nice photo op there. Of course, you can't see it because, again, the other team's warming up and the camera follows the ball. We apologize for that. We're going to have to talk about that with our bosses in the athletic department, see what we can do. Zach, maybe we should have had you down there juggling a ball right in front of all the players so that the camera would follow you.
Yeah, well, what we should have done, you should have sent me down there to grab a ball and then throw it, and then it would follow. Yeah.
Well, that would. I mean, yes, we could have maybe requested the other team be off the field. I don't know that would have gone very well.
I did have a conversation with the ref. Good friends with Eric, so yeah, could have pulled something off.
Okay. Hope you've been doing all the research. I haven't checked up on records and scoring things or anything else. But
well, here you go.
All right. Give us a little background here.
Providence Day is 19-1-1. They're fifth in the nation. They're undefeated at home and nearly undefeated on the road, with their only loss coming to Ashley. Cannon is 2-14 this season. They've yet to win a conference game. They have one win at home and one win away. And they lost a very close game to Charlotte Christian the other day. They just couldn't hold on in the second half. The leading goal scorer for the Chargers is Blaine McElroy with 31. She's committed to Purdue, leading the team in assists as well as Blaine with 22. And then goalie Molly DeBlitz has a 0.571 GAA average. So a very, very solid season for the fifth-ranked Chargers.
And that fifth ranking is interesting because they'll only have one loss on the road when they played 3 games in a row and lost by a goal. So not that the people ranking that really, not that we really know that ranking high school teams is all that effective, but.
Right, and Ashley's 14-0-2, and they're 16th in the country. So, 3 games in a row, and then you play the 16th best team. It's like, well, what can you do?
Although that was a very close game against Ashley.
That is correct. And then in the Chargers' last game against Cannon on April 11th, it was a very, very solid game for Blaine McElroy. She had 2 goals. Madison Kaminsky, KK Hart, and Abby Gildine also scored a goal in the 5-0 victory.
All right. Thank you, Zach. This is Ted Dixon and Zach Kahn getting ready to start the Varsity Girls Soccer Senior Night broadcast. We have Melissa Dixon on production tonight. Wave hi to the camera. One good thing about these broadcasts is you can't see the broadcasters.
Right. Well, we technically could through that camera, but
we have done that in the past,
yes.
But we don't need to bring that tradition back.
No. Well, she obviously. I've done this at ACC games. We went to a Virginia Florida State soccer game, girls soccer. It was like 1 versus 4 or 2 versus 4. So both of the teams were really good. And we were on ACC Network several times, just chasing chasing the sidelines, trying to get on. Yeah, it was great. It was a really good game too.
All right, we should be getting. I'm going to ignore Zach and say we should be getting ready to do the starters here. It's a good story.
No, it's a fantastic story. It's one that we all need to hear on a Tuesday night.
I think we usually get on the games when we sit in the center field bleachers and a Red Sox player hits a home run, or the other team does.
Yes, and I've witnessed the hardest hit home run in MLB history. Giancarlo Stanton, Yankees versus Rangers, August 8th, 2017.
You can't bring Yankees up on this broadcast. This is not a Yankee friendly. All right. Number 3, Ava Hobart. Number 5, Sofia Palermo. Number 7, Mia Valencia. Number 11, Maya Del Cid. Number 13, Catherine Turner. Number 14, Brooke McGibbon. Number 15, Olivia Long. Number 17, Emma Wang. Number 20, Finley Necessary. Number 22, Caroline Dumond. And in goal, number 32, Sydney Langford. We didn't have positions, so we didn't know who the goalie was. Now we do. Head coach of the team is Matt Denton, assisted by Derek Pegram and Chris Ryan.
Do not get complacent. You understand? I want you to show them the strength of our roster here tonight. Go and have fun. I want you girls to be hungry. I want you to be enthusiastic. I want you to get into them. No mercy tonight, right? Get them on the ground and keep them on the ground.
See number 10, Kate Cater. Senior number 11, Aubrey Goot. Senior number 12, Madison Kaminsky. Senior number 13, Haley Turtz. Senior number 14, Grace White. Junior number 17, Blaine McElroy. Senior number 20, Carly White. And senior number 21, Alla Romaneski. So the Chargers are starting, 8 seniors? Is that how many we had for senior night? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Chargers are coached by Dan Dudley, assisted by Ashley Liberto and Chris Gundacker.
And
I believe we are now going to have their national anthem. So we're going to have a moment of silence before the national anthem to remember the 4 Charlotte police and safety officers who lost their lives in the tragic events of yesterday.
Thank you. At this time, ladies and gentlemen, please remain standing as we honor America with the playing of our national anthem.
All right, we have last year's starting goalie for the Chargers, Chandler Brooks, on the sideline. She just told me she's going to minor in international history. Woo woo, another victory for the history department.
And a fun fact about both the head coaches of these two schools. Coach Dudley played in USL League 2 for 4 years, and Coach Denton for Cannon School played in USL League 2 for 2 years. And Cannon's coach, Coach Denton, also was a terrific player at Pfeiffer University. He played soccer there.
Excellent. Classic Zach Kahn insights.
And they both are on the coaching staff for CSA camps. So they know each other pretty well.
When you were giving the referee a hard time, did you get to know his name by any chance?
Eric was talking about a conversation about some other ref, so
So
I
you
had.
did-
But then he followed me out the door, and I asked him a question about offsides. As a Plymouth Argyle fan, I'm very aware of what it takes to be relegated.
It's nice to know you become a Plymouth Argyle fan.
Yes. The USA support group, it's now a support group because they're so bad, is sending me stickers. So
Nice.
Yeah.
I think we might have had a former student, Alex Bruns, who could have been a Plymouth Argyle
Really?
fan. I can't remember what team he was a fan of. It's a good question.
In the United States, we call it soccer. The world calls it football.
All right, and we are ready for the kickoff here by Cannon. I can't see the number because she's sideways to me. And that was the kickoff by number 3, Ava Hobart. Picked off by the Chargers. Hart back to Cater, over to Carly White. I guess we have to use first names here. Over to KK Hart. KK Hart looks forward for Haley Turtz. And then KK Hart tries to send it through. And there's a foul called, so Chargers get a free kick here. Short free kick. Over to Carly White to Grace White. Back to KK Hart. Back to Carly off of her feet. And that'll be a throw in for number 5, Sophia Palermo. Nope, I take that back. She hands the ball to number 15, Olivia Long. Carly heads out of bounds. Be another throw in for Cannon. Got kind of cool light on the field right now because it's like the sun setting, but sort of behind clouds.
It's like a solar eclipse.
No, but you know, I get the idea. The light, maybe. Zach, I was really disappointed in your speech for SGA office yesterday because there were no puns. I lost a bet. I predicted there'd be a pun.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, darn.
McElroy goes forward to KK Hart. KK Hart comes up with it, goes across to Romanowski. Romanowski, beautiful turn. Romanowski's driving the box, looking for Kaminsky and Tertz, and that is able to snake its way all the way through to Sydney Langford. Nice play by Romanowski.
Yeah, putting pressure on Cannon early. And Romanowski certainly could score her first goal of the season here. She does have an assist on the season as well.
Langford punt goes to about midfield. Carly White comes over to get it. Goes down the sideline towards Kaminsky, looking back for White. Blaine McElroy is able to get it. McElroy still has it. McElroy tries to go forward to Tertz, but she was running the other way. A nice screen by number 13, Catherine Turner, to allow Sydney Langford to pick it up. Punt is a little shorter that time, headed forward by the Chargers. Tertz trying to win it. It is won by KK Hart. She goes outside towards Kaminsky, but that is out of bounds, and that'll be a throw for Olivia Long. Olivia Long throws it into Maya Del Cid, taken away by the Chargers. McElroy has it. All over McElroy as they know they need to be. She gets by 2 players. Nice cross towards the middle. That goes out of bounds off of Catherine Turner, and that'll be a corner for the Chargers. Looks like Blaine McElroy is going to take it. Hey, stop talking over there. Keep the stats. Corner for the Chargers.
We were discussing the difference in professional soccer and high school soccer.
Yeah. Nice cross that fell to Grace White, and then shot by Haley Tertz, shot again by KK Hart, and I think that's 2 saves for Sydney Langford on that sequence.
Yeah, Langford's had quite a few saves today.
All right, that ball goes through. That's Catherine Turner. Catherine Turner seems to be anchoring the back line for the Cougars. She goes forward looking for Caroline Dumond. And Chargers take control. It's Cater. Cater over to Carly White. Carly White goes outside towards Kaminsky. She tips it forward to KK Hart. Back to Kaminsky. Knocked out of bounds by, I think, probably off at number 5, Sophia Palermo. But it's going to be a Chargers throw. Carly White looking for the throw. Long throw. Almost gets all the way through to Tertz, but it's headed away. That was headed away, I think, by Brooke McGibbon. Romanowski has it up top. Tries to go forward to Blaine McElroy. McElroy's able to knock it down. Shoots and wasn't able to bend that one. The former soccer coach to my left says, turn those hips.
She was leaning backwards.
Got to get that ball to bend a little bit. Not that any one of us can shoot anywhere near as well as McElroy, but, you know, we can still pretend. Turner goes outside, headed forward by McElroy. Haley Tertz tries to cross it, tosses it again. Nice play. Got that to KK Hart, and a good save again by Langford. Keeping Langford busy here.
Mm-hmm.
Another shorter punt. McElroy heads it forward to Romanowski. Romanowski turns. Tries to go outside towards Aubrey Goop, but it was a little bit too close to the defender and knocked out of bounds by Caroline Dumond. Scramble there, and Dumond kicks it out of bounds again. We get good ball girls tonight. Quickly back in with help from the ball girl.
Mm-hmm.
Grace White over to Carly White. Carly goes forward to KK Hart. KK Hart spins, tries to send it through. I think she was hoping Kamitsky had continued her run, but she worried about offsides, did not. So that'll be a goal kick for Langford. Langford went outside to Long. Carly White able to get possession off of the Cannon player. Quick throw looking for McElroy. McElroy tried to hit it over towards Kamitsky unsuccessfully, and Long will come over and do the throw. It's interesting that looks to me like Long's playing a more central defender, but she's doing the throws. Maybe she did. Maybe they're just keeping the halfbacks back so much that it feels like there's an extra defender there.
The Chargers were playing, at least, I'm not sure about like other sets, but it looks like they're playing a pretty high, 4-3-3? 3-3-4?
Yeah, I think it's 4-3-3 because they use their wing backs as attack players as well. Okay. So there's Aubrey Gould in the attack. She goes forward for McElroy. McElroy is able to keep it in. She's in the corner, 1v1. Gets by. It's a dangerous place for her to shoot from. Nice block. I think that was Turner that came down and blocked that. But now Grace White has a shot. A little bit of a hard ball there because it was bouncing, but Langford is able to corral it.
She's corralled a lot of these shots.
Yes, she has. What do we think that that's? At least 4 saves so far. What do we give her? Do we have 5, 4, 4?
Yeah, the scoreboard has caught up.
They agreed.
They agreed.
They agreed. Sometimes we have better stats than the scoreboard. I've got some of the cross players were like, "Oh, I thought I got an extra assist." I'm like, "Oh yeah, we did. They just didn't have the right stats." Yeah.
Jensen's able to keep it in, tries to go forward for Romanowski, unsuccessful. You see the number on the far side, is that? Yeah, it might have been 22, Caroline Dumond. I couldn't tell for sure. Ava Hobart tries to get a shot in there. It's blocked as Haley Turtz comes back. Turtz is looking up, tries to get it outside. She does to Ella Romanowski. Ella turns, goes all the way across field to Carly White. Carly looks forward. Nice ball. Looking forward for KK Hart. Can she get there? It's kicked out of bounds. Nice ball there. Carly's got a pretty good long throw. We'll see if she can use that throw here. I got a great comment on the chat, Mrs. Dixon.
What?
He said, "You're a former coach too, Ted." From some Goldine guy. All right. Let's see. Kept in by Romanowski, but not just on the line. Thank you, Cameron, for pointing that out.
Glad to see you're watching.
Yeah, good to see Cameron's watching. We're going to have one less of our loyal watchers because Chandler has finished the year and is at the game. Blaine McElroy, well played. They have Emma Wang following Blaine all over the field. I think her assignment tonight is to mark Blaine wherever she goes. Nice play by Cannon's goalie on the sideline. Good play, Denton. Gives it to Palermo for the throw-in. Throws it into Brooke McGibbon. There was a plea that should have been Chargers ball, but they called a foul on Carly White. That's a good long kick by Brooke McGibbon. Headed forward by Cater, headed up by Wang. McElroy heads it over to Grace White, over to Aubrey Gould. Gould passes forward, and it's deflected, and Chargers throw. Chargers have a couple injuries that won't be playing tonight, and then one other missing player we'll talk more about in a second. McElroy 1v1,
First shot.
gets by the defender, gets it out front. Setup.
Yes.
Beautiful setup
Nice
for
chance.
Kaminsky, but Kaminsky hit it over the crossbar.
Is Zuri hurt?
She's not dressed as she may be. All right, we got Dara from Cali watching. Oh, nice. Assuming I'm reading the chat right. The screen's really dark for some reason. Yes, I am. Okay. Dara's watched previous games. Haley Turtz gets the ball in the air towards the box. Goes over to the defender. Headed out. Emma Wang comes onto it. Wang tries to do a lying diagonal towards Mia Valencia. Nice play. Grace White's coming back and marking. Gator tries to help. Grace White blocks the shot. Good, tough defense by Grace White there. That falls to Grace White. She goes up with it. Catherine Turner goes outside. Back through. And that falls to Kate Cater. Good hustle there by Sophia Palermo.
Nice kick.
And yeah.
Smart.
Is that, what number was that player? Because I don't think I have a 21 on my roster. Yep, that was 21.
21.
Don't have a 21. We'll have to do a little research and see if we can find the 21.
Yes, I'm on it.
Goes back to Haley Turtz. Sometimes home uniforms are different new numbers than the away uniforms. KK Hart, nice pivot. Pull back there. Gets it forward Romanowski. Romanowski, nice footwork to keep it. Goes back to Carly White. Carly White diagonal looking for Kaminsky. Kaminsky looks for McElroy. McElroy's able to take the ball from behind. McElroy attacking the box. Tries to nutmeg. Turtz steps in. Turtz, nice spin. Good job by Haley. Goes over to Carly White. Carly tried to cross it, but the not turning the hips thing happened again. And that'll be a goal kick. So
That's your key to the game right there.
there you go. One player not on the bench, I don't think, is Jada McGrew, who's been called up to the national team camp to I think it's for the Olympic tryouts, essentially. I think that's what this team is. I think it's the team that produces some of the Olympic players.
So like the Alex Morgan.
Well, the Olympic rules, if I'm not mistaken, I think the women's teams play like U19 or U17. We'd have to look that up. The men's play U21, and they're only allowed a couple senior players.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway, so she's at team camp this week.
Okay.
She did not. She went to team camp last time, but did not make the roster for the tournament they were in. Deblitz Giblets back in the box. Passes out to Kate Cater. Is that the first time Deblitz touched the ball? It might have been.
Probably. Yeah.
Over to Brooklyn Jensen. Far side to Aubrey Goot. Aubrey's pressured, and it goes out of bounds for a cannon throw.
The U.S. had a tough time in the last World Cup, correct?
The women did, yeah. This is not the full national team. This is what
the junior
kind of a some sort of a junior team. We could look it up probably and figure it out.
Almost a chance.
Dangerous play there. I think that was
it's off the
Mia Valencia that had the
Cater.
It's U17 World Cup prep.
U17 World Cup prep. Okay, for the U17 World Cup potentially. There we go. We got the official word from Massachusetts, I'm guessing.
Yes.
McElroy has it. McElroy turns, looks forward. Romanowski running onto it, and that's cleared out of bounds by who did we decide 21 was?
We did not.
We did not.
The numbers did not match up on the website, on Cannon's official website, marking the players that were out.
Oh, no, that's Blaine McElroy shooting from a dangerous position. If anybody's watching from Canada and knows who number 21 is, let us know. We do not have a 21 on our roster. So it's U17.
Qatar. It's going to be 2025 2025, correct? They
Yeah.
don't have a 2020. Yeah. World Cup's going to be in Qatar.
The Junior World Cup, okay.
Yeah, they're going to be the hosts for the next 3.
Ella Romaneski keeps that in the end line out to KK Hart. KK Hart back to Blaine McElroy, back to KK Hart. KK Hart spins. That was over to Madison Kaminsky. Aubrey Gould has it. Gould back to KK Hart. KK Hart is pressured. Now Grace White has it. A lot of pressure put on by the Chargers here, but no shots. Long, dangerous pass, and that's picked off by Sofia Palermo. And her pass is stolen back by Grace White. Gets a little bit too far out in front of her. Blocked by Caroline Dumond. We might be able to figure it out by process of elimination here of who 21 is likely to be. It's Aubrey Gould, far sideline, gets up to Ella Romaneski. I don't know if Jada's watching the game from team camp, but if she is, shout out to Jada. Carly White forces a save by Sydney Langford.
Yeah, so this year's U17 Cup is very good.
It's, when is it, Emily?
We have
October, November in the DR.
okay, so October, November in the DR is this year's competition.
Oh yes, it is in the Sorry, I was looking at the men's. Yes, in the DR, the first time the DR has ever hosted a FIFA tournament. In Spain, are the 2-time defending champions.
Now, Jada should be back for the majority of the state playoff games, if not all of them.
And
But
they have not done pots yet.
Yeah, we don't know what's going to happen. So until we have seeding and everything, we don't know for sure. But
It happens, I think, Sunday.
I think the seeding meeting's Sunday, so we won't know the schedule till later. Nice through ball, Blaine McElroy. Ella Romaneski running onto it. Romaneski, nice move again. Over to Blaine McElroy. McElroy shoots over the crossbar.
A lot over the crossbar shots.
Yeah, Langford's playing well, but the Chargers have also not gotten the ball on net as well as they sometimes do. Carly White checks out, and Rowan Daly checks in for her. We've got, looks like the Chargers are about to sub in a number of other players. I think Dan expected to play the seniors about half of the first half, or at least the ones that aren't normally in the field at the beginning of games. Nice pass by Kaminsky over to McElroy. McElroy tries to get it through. McElroy comes back and wins it back again. McElroy tries to win it back again. Coming over to this side. And that's going to be a Charger throw. That was cleared out to Mia Valencia. Valencia is driving 1v3. Has a little bit of help. Kate Cater steps up. That's just tough defense. Rowan Daly came back to help. That goes through to Emma Wang. Grace White just steps up. Wang's able to maintain possession. Wang goes outside, blocked by White and by Goot. Blaine McElroy has it. Blaine, beautiful through ball for Romaneski. Romaneski running on. She's 1v2.
Yep.
And then kicked out of bounds by Cannon, and we have 5 new players coming on for the Chargers shortly. They didn't go in on that play. Goot got it, okay. And that's going to be a foul, giving the Chargers a free kick from that point.
Those free kicks are very dangerous.
That's about where Blaine loves to shoot from.
Especially for Blaine and Goldine.
Yeah. So we have, let's see, Hargraves, Zimmer, Goldine, Kelsey Hart. Okay, was that, I missed that. Was that a quick shot or a
Yeah, the goalie just volleyed it in the air. And then
Okay. All right, this is potentially dangerous.
2-on-2.
Look at Grace White hustle back. Not dangerous anymore.
Speed.
Beautiful play by Jensen. And Jensen is then fouled after taking possession. Great recovery by the Chargers. On Mia Valencia. Valencia's back again. McElroy comes back. Valencia and
Valencia
McElroy
gets
battling. They're going to call that one on McElroy. I was trying to figure out who was coming in here. Hargraves, Zimmer, Hart, Goldine, and McElroy, .2.
And that ref was the one I talked to, so give credit to him.
You get a lot of people in the stadium watching. Some people wearing a Charlotte Catholic jersey. I think there's probably some teammates here of Charger players. Nice long ball. Brooklyn Jensen heads it out. Turtz and Hart coming for it. Haley Turtz has it. Goes down the sideline. Madison Kaminsky has it. Back to KK Hart. Taken away by Sofia Palermo. And then Grace White steps in, helped by Blaine. Grace still has it, deflected off of a Cannon player, and now we're going to see 5 new Chargers and 2 new Cannon players. So seniors Haley Turtz, Grace White, Ella Romanowski, and Madison Kaminsky come out. Rowan Daly on the throw. Zoe Hargraves heads it forward. McElroy has it. McElroy tries to come back and get it again. She does. No call there.
Your Cannon's hanging tough.
Yep. Blaine got double teamed. She didn't ask for a call. She just kept playing. Cannonball again. And Olivia Long again doing the throw-ins over here. Long's throw is blocked by Hart. Forward to McElroy, back to Hargraves. Nice step in by the defense.
Cannon's doing a nice job of negating
Yep.
these chances.
Oh, look, Molly gets to touch it again. Oh, almost fell over. Up to Kate Cater. Cater up to Rowan Daly. Rowan Daly goes forward to Zoe Hargraves. Hargraves goes forward to Blaine McElroy. Forward to Devin McElroy. Devin, nice play. Are they going to call an offsides?
Offsides, you got let past the second last defender.
Fans didn't like it. Those are hard calls because the linesman, if they're watching the ball, is not actually seeing the line when the pass is made. We have no way on our screen of being able to tell, but
Yeah, that
referee
was tricky.
made the call. Yeah, I think she might. Well,
Yeah.
hard to tell.
Sometimes
whether
it's
she's
just pure
offside or
speed.
not. I could not tell from our broadcast whether she was offsides or not.
The
so,
angle would be crooked anyway.
yeah, we'll assume she was offsides. They
Forget-
said that Kelsey hit that ball, controlled that ball with her hand, was the call, handling the ball. Got a pretty good crowd here tonight. Turned out to be a beautiful day despite the potential for rain.
Oh, I didn't know that. Well, I'm glad it didn't rain.
Long ball. Molly's able to make a pretty easy play there. I think that's Brooke McGibbon that's been doing the long kicks like that. Yes, it is, I think. Zoe Hargraves chose to go in the middle. Kicked out of bounds by Catherine Turner. Owen goes into Kelsey. Kelsey goes back to Rowan. Back to Kelsey. Kelsey does a pullback. Back to Rowan. Back to Kelsey. Looks down the line. Nice through ball towards Devin. Devin crosses to Blaine.
No. That was very close.
They saying
Is
that
it the
was a
last defender?
save.
Corner kick.
So it's a save by the goalie. Blaine's going to go take the corner. Short corner. Crosses from the left.
Great kick.
That's a good play by number
Absolutely.
7, Mia Valencia. She's been their most dangerous offensive player so far.
They're just trying to get it down the middle.
Jensen heads it up. Abby goes back to Brooklyn Jensen. Headed back by Devin. Abby heads it in towards Blaine. And somewhere in there was either a foul or out of bounds. I'm not sure which. Saying Abby got fouled.
Yeah, it's too late to call out of bounds.
Zach, I complained to Devin in school today. Or yesterday, maybe it was yesterday.
Oh, really? Over what?
Told her she wasn't allowed to buy the same color cleats as her sister. It just confuses us. That's through to Zoe Hargraves. Crosses towards Devin. And that's going to go all the way out of bounds. So it should be a cannon throw, I believe. What are they calling it? It should be cannon throw.
These are record, or I don't know what the sideline ball helpers are amazing.
Yeah, they're doing a
here.
great job. Headed forward. Abby tries to step in. Kelsey comes back to help. Gets it up to KK. KK spins. KK spins again. Goes outside to Devin. Devin, nice move.
Foul.
They called offsides.
Offsides. Oh, yeah.
Devin's called offsides again.
These are really close calls.
We've got 21 people watching. Call your friends. We need more devices than that watching. It's senior night. Nice play by Abby Goldine. Outside to Rowan Daly. Rowan to Kelsey. Kelsey turns and goes down the middle. Head up. Good space. Goes outside towards Abby Goldine, playing in the wingback position. Abby drives the end line, loses her speed, gets chipped up a little, and they're going to call a free kick on that. Yeah, even though she didn't go down, it was clearly a trip. Looks like Devin is going to take this. Yeah, I was going to say that's not 10 yards. Referee moves the 2 Cannon defenders back. See if she tries to get this on goal. She does. Back post. Zoe Hargraves hit it way too high. Falls to Devin again, though. Right place, the right time. Nice move by Devin. Devin driving the end line. Tries to get it through on the ground towards KK, but it's a good clearance by the defense. Abby comes back and gets it. Goes back to Kate Cater. Back to Abby. Outside to KK Hart. Zach, your turn to take over for a second.
All right. Chargers passing the ball around nicely. Is that Devin? It's Abby Goldine. Apologize. Be a goal kick for Cannon. For some reason, I'm having some problems seeing the numbers. But,
Hanging around too. Me too.
yeah, that's very true. I am hanging around too much.
Callan Ruddy checks in.
One that has that color cleats.
Okay. Cleats.
Callan Ruddy checked in. I missed the other number that checked in.
Me too.
Caroline DeMond's about to check in too. Nice battle there between Blaine and I think that was number. Was that number? What number was that person? Her hair is covering her number. 18 in a Lomax.
Corner kick? Or a really, really far throw in?
Dumont checks in for the imaginary person whose number we don't have. It's going to be a long throw in, and it looks like Cater came forward to take it. Goes to Leah Zimmer. Leah sets up Blaine. Back to Zoe Hargrave. She crosses. Nicely blocked. And Cannon's able to clear. Dumont was looking long. And Deblitz comes out and gets it out to Katie Tedder. Kelsey Hart reverses all the way across the field to Abby Goldine. Abby goes forward for Devon. Cleared by Turner, but Abby comes back, gets it to Devon. Devon crossing. Zoe Hargraves looks for it. Kelsey Hart gets it. Goes outside to Kate Cater. Cater's playing the right back now with Tedder playing the inside back. Right there. There's Tedder on the inside back. She lets that get by her, and here's Valencia, the most dangerous player on Cannon.
1-on-1.
1v1 on Jensen. 1v1 on Jensen is not hard to win. Not easy to win, rather. Jensen just calmly takes the ball away.
It's better than defying the odds.
Jensen may be the most calm player on the Chargers. Valencia is still on the ground. Shaken up. Referee calls timeout and is going to go check on her.
Is that Aiden down there?
Yes, I believe so.
Do you have his number? Ask him to go ask the coach who 21 is.
They're calling the trainers out here, which is not good. Valencia has not gotten off the ground. She's acting like her knee or leg may be injured. So we got the two PD trainers coming out, or trainer and student trainer, along with Cannon's coach. There's no foul there. It was just a good hard tackle by Brooklyn Jensen. But Valencia was going pretty fast when she...
Hey, can you hear me?
Ask what number.
What did you say?
21.
Who's number 21?
On Cannon.
Who's number 21 on
All
camera?
right, Valencia's limping off here. Trainer helping her.
Would you mind asking somebody, or are you training? Okay, thank you. She's on the field right now. Number 21 is on the field right now. Okay. Look at when he's going there.
Well, they don't know.
He'll call me back anyway.
I've got you turned off.
Good.
That's why I said just text him.
Valencia's continuing to limp off. Moving really slowly.
Can you ask,
Cannon.
can you ask Gundacker?
Jensen steps in. Gets forward to Abby
Okay.
Goldine.
Can you ask somebody at
Over
halftime?
to Devon. Devon goes to Blaine. Back to Devon.
Thank
Back
you.
to Blaine. Good McElroy. Two-person play there. Oh, this is a dangerous place for her to shoot from. Yep. You don't want to give Blaine McElroy a chance to shoot from that spot. So that's Blaine McElroy from Devon McElroy. McElroy to McElroy. And that breaks the 0-0 deadlock and gives the Chargers a 1-0 lead.
And that's 42 goals on the season for both the McElroys. Blaine is going to score her 32nd goal of the season.
Scoring for the Chargers, and the one will finish the second.
Trying to think of a baseball equivalent of that. That's like saying Dominic DiMaggio and Joe DiMaggio hit like 500-something home runs.
Or Zach Conn received a fan pack from the Yankees, and it was
Well,
out of the park.
we are not talking Yankees here, sorry. Even if I did play for the Yankees in Little League.
Wait, I thought you were about to say you played for the what?
Back in the days when New England actually would let Yankees be one of the Little League teams.
Ah.
Devin gets it blocked. Sophia Palermo or Ava Hobart had it taken away by Devin. Devin still has it. Goes forward to Kate Cater. Kate Cater looks forward for Zoe Hargraves, and that's kicked out of bounds by number 15, Olivia Long. Cater now coming up for the throw. Long throw looking for Devin. Falls back to KK Hart. I guess they're calling a foul on Devin on that. Evan Bedinati's getting ready to check in for the Chargers, as is Ray DePhillips.
Certainly, this puts a huge boost of confidence in the team.
Absolutely. Do we have his mic back on over here?
I believe so.
Okay, just checking.
Just kidding. Wait.
Now we have his mic. Yeah, okay. I wasn't hearing you through right ear. Okay.
Okay. Yeah. Now I can hear
Very
myself.
good. Okay. It's forward to Zoe Hargraves. Nice play by Zoe Hargraves. Looks forward for Leah Zimmer. Leah battling for it. That was a nice battle by our imaginary number 21, who we can't identify yet, although we're working on it.
At halftime, we will.
And that's Olivia Long, who's made a lot of throw-ins this half. Hargraves knocks it down. KK Hart. Number 14, Brooke McGibbon, steps in, and the Chargers regain control. Jensen over to Cater. Cater goes far side to Abby Goldine. Got a bird flying through my line of vision here. Goldine goes forward to Devin McElroy, back to Goldine. Nice turn by Abby Goldine. Looking for the through ball. KK Hart was almost there, but good play by Sydney Langford to come out.
Absolutely.
Zach, we're going to get your first half summary in a little bit here. Looks like tennis is done for the day because we have tennis players and coaches on the sidelines now. All right, so we have DePhillips, Bedinati, and maybe Davis Easley, and I think the other person was Kenzie. Was it Kenzie? I think that was Kenzie that came in too. Kenzie Halick. I think that's Kenzie over here. Kenzie brings the ball up. Gets it over to Leah Zimmer. Leah turns. Leah tries to go through. Blocked by Catherine Turner. Or 21. That was our imaginary 21 person again.
Yes, indeed.
Tedder goes forward to Zoe. Zoe tries to cross it, but that goes right to Langford. I can't get Devin and Blaine mixed up right now because Blaine came out. Makes it easier.
Mm-hmm.
That was headed forward by Ava Hobart. We're here to Halick and Frankie. Yeah. Halick will have the throw in here. Kenzie. Halick will have the throw. Falls to Davis Easley. Out of bounds. They're going to call that a throw in for Sophia Palermo for Cannon. taken away by Zoe Hargraves. Going to say that was a foul on Hargraves, and then I'm sure McKibben will take this kick. She's taken all the long kicks for the.
Booted them.
We have a special halftime dance team, but I don't know if we're going to be able to watch it because it'll depend upon when anybody's kicking a soccer ball around.
Speaking of soccer balls.
It's almost a legitimate shot there by Emma Wang.
And I will say I will do my best to get a soccer ball on the field.
To refocus the thing if we have to.
I will yell something down and figure it out.
Zoe Hargraves is able to keep it in, still battling for it with McKibben. McKibben gets it off of easily. Kelsey Hart steps up. Kelsey goes over to Abby Goldine. Chargers wings really hug the sidelines well. It's forward to Devin McElroy. Devin back to Abby Goldine. Final minute of the half. Goldine with her burst of speed down, gets it forward to Zimmer. Zimmer's shot is blocked, headed forward by the Chargers. Zimmer has it back to Goldine. That was Ava Bennati that was able to hit that. Now Devin McElroy with a patented McElroy shot, but a little bit off. That spot on the field should have a little 17, the same way that spot on the Iowa court has a number. 22, isn't it?
22, yeah. Caitlin Clark.
Ten seconds left. Outside Abby. Abby just goes back to Rada Phillips, and that's the end of the first half. So at the end of the first half, Chargers are up 1-0 on a patented far top corner shot from Blaine McElroy, assisted by Devin, right? Wasn't Devin the assist? And the shots on goal were 14-0. 14-2. We gave them 2 shots. I guess, okay. 14-2. And Cannon's goalie, Sidney Langford, did a great job that first half with 7 saves.
No, she actually had 8.
We had 8 saves.
We had 8 saves because of that double save in there. No, or that arm one that you were, on the arm save.
Yes.
And then in addition to that, they have Molly with 2 saves. Or no, 2 shots, 1 save. Molly had 1 save, I think.
1 save.
Yeah.
So solid first half for the Chargers and a solid first half for Cannon. We could see a couple more looks in the second half and see if they can generate anything from that.
All right, we're going to have a halftime show if we can see it. The halftime show
it's not appearing. The
is
ball is not with us.
The performance team from the Little Gym of Charlotte. Let's see if they show up here. Maggie, Ella, Kinsley, Evelyn, Maddie, Isabella, Charlotte, and Sienna. Are we waiting? I'm not sure what we're waiting for. We need the referees to jump up and down to try to...
Can I mute you? You guys want to go off air? Or do you...
Well, if they actually have this working, we need to try to do sound for the halftime show. And that's the ball girls over there. Where's the halftime show people? There they come. Here they come. Look. Here, turn your mic on, Zach, and we can try to hold it out here. It's a performance team from the Little Gym of Charlotte. I don't know if there are any PD connections here, but there might be. Zach's going to go down and try to get the camera to go over there, I think. Yeah. Tell somebody to kick a soccer ball in the middle of the field. I don't know how we persuade the huddle camera to go the other way. It's stuck. Let's see if once they start dancing, we'll see if it picks up on them. We're trying to get them ready and in formation. Oh, now it's starting to go over there because they're moving. You can tell Zach we're okay. All right, that was Maggie, Ella, Kinsley, Evelyn, Maddie, Isabella, Charlotte, and Sienna from the Little Gym of Charlotte. And I eventually moved enough that you could see most of the performance. All right, and now we will have our halftime break. Actually, the team's coming over to congratulate all of the dancers. Nice job by the Chargers team to give them all high fives. An extra sort of special thing for senior night. I think the little girls are getting kind of overwhelmed by the attention at the moment. All right, we will mute. speaking of, we're back live here. My tech person was getting information from Massachusetts and didn't get me live fast enough. Eddie Holgerson's also at the game, so we have 2 PD alum goalies at the game. Long throw up by Kelsey. Leah Zimmer gets it out to Blaine. Blaine tries to cut through 3 people unsuccessfully. I think that was Zoe crossing it. Falls to KK. Great save. Yeah.
She's played really well today.
Absolutely. Devin to Blaine. Another great save.
So 2 saves from Cannon's goalie, Sydney
Langford.
First minute, excuse me.
Yeah. Mia Valencia, who looked to be the most dangerous player for Cannon, went out injured partway through the first half, and we have not seen her on the field since. Unless you see a 7 out there. I don't see a 7. Oh, it could be her right there. Maybe that is her.
She had blue cleats.
Yeah, I was wondering if that was her back in right there. Yep, it is. So she is back in. After going out hurt in the first half, she is now back in. That's good for Cannon. Did we figure out who number 21 was, by the way?
My call was not sent back, so unfortunately, no, I did not receive a response, even though I was told I would get.
Shot by Devin was blocked.
By your teammate.
Abby Goldine gets that back to Grace White. Grace White is fouled. Free kick for the Chargers. The current players don't realize that about 10 years ago, this was a huge rivalry, with Cannon sending players to Carolina.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to remember that field player went to Carolina. I can't remember where the goalie went.
It was more than 10 years ago.
10 to 15 years ago. How about that? Throw in for Abby Goldine. Nice long throw. Let's see what the call is there. Yeah, out of bounds before it hit Devin, so PD throw. Devin to KK, back to Devin. Devin, nice on the ground cross. Devin keeps it in. Not able to keep it in. Anna Lomax is in for the Cougars, replacing Brooke McKibben, who is their free kick specialist. Knocked out by KK Hart, and another throw in for Cannon. And we have to learn the throw in person on this side now. Headed forward by Valencia. Jensen has it. It looks like Catherine Turner is doing the throw-ins on this side, or she was there. Nice play. Not able to connect. Not sure if that would have been onside or not, but not able to connect either way. Chargers come back. KK Hart gets it forward. Nice flick by Devin McElroy to Abby Goldine, but couldn't quite get by Caroline Dumond. Nice defense by Dumond. Abby with a quick throw up towards Devin. Devin looking for Leah. Leah gets it forward again. Blaine trying to pressure, and Blaine scores.
Over.
Blaine just kicked that off of our mysterious number 21's foot and scored left. I think that was left-footed.
Yeah.
I think 21 thought she had the ball controlled, and Blaine just shot it.
Scoring for the Chargers with a neat finish to the back of the onion bag. Her second goal of the game. Number 17, Blaine McElroy.
Unfortunately, I think the huddle camera might have glitched when at the moment of that goal, so you may not have actually been able to see it. We are working
good.
on getting the huddle camera either updated or replaced over the summer. That's our goal anyway.
So good it broke the camera.
So good it broke the camera. Yep. That's like Zach's pun. So good they break the microphone.
Well, I stopped saying them after you threatened to punch me, but
Ha, ha, ha.
I'll have more puns coming.
Well defended by Grace White. Cross to the middle. That was Kate Cater that headed it forward. Battling for the ball, KK Hart. She gets that forward to Devin McElroy. Devin tries to send Leah Zimmer. Our mysterious number 21 covers, but that falls to Blaine McElroy. Blaine goes far side. I think that was intended as a shot, but it looked like a pass to Zoe. Either way, goal kick for the Cougars. Blaine takes it away from number 17, Emma Wang. Left-footed cross there and goes wide, but that is off a defender, so it'll be a corner for the Chargers. Looks like Devin's going to take it this time. She moves the net back away from it, so she gets a better angle. Goes short corner to KK Hart. KK Hart shoots. Langford punches it out. Chargers still trying to control it. Leah's there. Leah doesn't get a shot off, but she gets it over to Devin. Devin shoots near side and just misses.
Very close.
Yeah, Ayla Johnson is one of the injured players for the Chargers, and is I don't think she and Zuri are dressed tonight. That is not able to be kept in by Caroline Dumond. Charger player disappears from the picture trying to get the ball. Oh, here she comes back. It's Abby. Abby throws it towards Devin. Devin knocks it forward. And well played by Coach Dan Dudley. Quickly to Abby. Abby tries to throw it to Devin, and that went off of Devin's back.
I know earlier you were talking about Cannon players who went to UNC. I just looked it up. Vicky Bruce.
Yep.
Yeah.
Vicky Bruce went to...
That was back when Katie was in, so it's...
And I think Emily played against her, too. And then they had a good goalie that I know Emily played against that might have gone to UVA or somewhere. I'm not sure where.
It would have been 2011 or 2012 through 2014.
All right.
All right, Rowan Daly checks in. Grace White comes out. Kelsey Hart moves to the holding midfield. Abby Goldine passes into Leah Zimmer. Leah gets it over to Kate Cater. Cater's got some space. He goes forward for KK Hart. Kelsey Hart tried to get it further forward, unsuccessful. Now outside to Rowan Daly. Back to Rowan.
And an E-step.
Oh, really?
And he stepped the
Oh,
goal.
yeah.
Was the
Was Emily's.
Yes, he had Vicky Bruce and Estep. But Estep I don't think was the goalie though. I think there's still another.
No,
player.
she was not.
There's still another
I
player
was
that
looking her up.
Vicky was Katie's years.
And then E-step.
And E-step was Emily's.
Okay, Estep was. So we had Estep, Vicky Bruce, and then we think one other player. We're not being able to remember. Ooh, that ball comes to.
She went to Penn.
The goalie did.
Anna Estep went to Penn.
Estep went to Penn. Yeah.
Right.
But who was the goalie during those years?
Nice shot by Abby Goldine off the crossbar. Speaking of Penn, Penn just announced their captain for women's soccer next year, PD grad Kat Prolis. So shout out to Kat Prolis, captaining the Penn Quakers next fall. Look at all the news.
This is club goalie.
All the news you can get here.
Kendall Thomas went to Davidson.
Oh, that could be it. Did she play goalie?
She played goalie.
Yeah, Kendall Thomas, that might have been it. Shot by Leah, blocked. Blaine gets it. Blaine turns over to KK Hart. Nice pass. KK puts it away. KK Hart from Blaine McElroy at 28:43 of the second half, giving the Chargers a 3-goal lead.
Excellent play there. And Kendall Thomas was all conference for 2013 and 2014
For
Cannon.
Cannon, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they had some good teams in those days. I don't know who these girls are on the top. One of them is wearing a Catholic shirt, but they're doing a great job dancing to the music after the goals. If we had a fan cam, we could put the fan cam on them. Dan Dudley just sent the seniors back down the bench back down the sideline to warm up. So Emily confirms that Kendall was the good goalie that she played against. Kicked out, and that'll be a throw-in, and Rowan Daly's coming to take it. We lost our really good ball girls from the first half, so that ball that just went out is going to roll back on the field. Rowan Daly, long something or other, doesn't quite make it. So we say her name was Kendall Thomas?
Kendall Thomas.
Kendall Thomas.
Davidson.
Anna Estep, Vicky Bruce. All right. Headed forward by McElroy. Nice play there. I think that was Sophia Palermo. Looking forward for Mia Valencia. Rowan Daly, nice play. Valencia gets by, but out of bounds.
Oh, fun fact. Another girl on that team, her name was Christina Stiliano, and she rode it in North Carolina.
Ah,
Yeah.
okay. All right, we got
A very talented team.
Abby coming out, Devin coming out, Leah coming out, Zoe coming out, and Rowan Daly coming out. And we're back to, I believe, do we have all 8? No, we do not have all 8 seniors on the field yet, because I think Grace didn't go back in with the set because she played most of the half already. All right, kicked out of bounds by the Cougars. Yep, long throw, goes over Kelsey Hart's head. She recovers, kicks it back to Aubrey Goot. Aubrey goes outside to Ella Romanowski. Ella turns, Ella's pressured and fouled, I believe. Nope, they didn't call it. I thought I heard a whistle. It's my ears matching my eyes. And that'll be a throw-in for Carly White. What's going on here? They're saying it was, for Aubrey Group, they're saying it was a cannon throw-in. So the lines person overruled the call. Aubrey clears it forward. Blaine McElroy squares it to KK Hart. She squares it far side. I can't tell who that is over there. That must be, no, I don't know who that is.
It's very dark outside.
Should be a Chargers corner here. Looks like Blaine's going to take it. That was Carly White on the far side.
Okay.
We're up to 25 devices watching. All right, we need a few more friends and family to watch, though. Blaine McElroy with the corner.
Oh, I should have brought my 25 devices.
There you go. Headed by the Chargers. Blaine is not able to keep that in. And I think this is Ava Beninati and Katie Tedder, I believe, that are going in for Blaine and Kelsey. No, that might have been, it wasn't, that was probably Davis Easley. Sorry. I think that was 18 Davis Easley. Long throw. Cannon does a nice job reversing the field. Haley Turtz was pressuring, forcing a somewhat errant kick. Brooklyn Jensen lets that roll out of bounds. You know, lots of other substituting going on, but I don't think Kate and Brooklyn have been out.
Mm-hmm.
So the center of the defense and the goalie, I don't believe, have been out yet. Canaan was a strong team when Providence Day won its first state championship.
But not as strong as the Chargers led by Emily Dixon that year. She scored a goal. 2013.
Emma, 2013 first state championship. Emma scored the goal at
Conference
Emma
change.
scored a goal. Em scored a goal to win the conference at Cannon, and then assisted earlier in the season on a great give and go with Lauren Lucas to beat Latin for one of the first times we had ever beaten Latin. Might have been the first time. I'm not
Really?
100% sure. Yeah.
It's like Country Day in girls lacrosse. I commentated that one.
Emma Wang. There you go. That's right. Ball goes back. Cannon has a little bit more possession with this new group of Chargers in. But Ella Romaneski is almost able to knock that away. And that'll be a throw in for, I believe, that's going to be Finley Necessary that took that. Brooklyn Jensen kicks it forward. KK Hart heads it up. Apparently, foul called on Ella Romanowski. Callan Ruddy was the one that was fouled. In the chat, it said absolutely not led by me, but yes, it was the first time we ever beat Latin. Ella Romaneski has it. She's able to spin. Nice move. Tries to send Aubrey Groot down the sideline, but deflected. Knocked out by Cannon. And we have Halick and let's see, well, who's coming out? So after I made that comment, we have Jensen, Cater, and KK Hart coming out. So we have Katie Tedder and Rada Phillips on defense. Kenzie Halick came in. Let's see, Aubrey Good on the throw here.
We've got a crosstown checkup between the Charlotte Christian Charlotte Latin game. Charlotte Latin just extended their lead to 7. They're up 7-0 with 22 minutes left in the second half.
That was knocked down by number 7, V. Valencia. Good to see her back on the field. We didn't get any scores for other events at halftime, but Chargers had a lot of things.
But I don't know.
Softball won 7-0 against Cannon.
Softball beat Cannon 7-0.
It's very
Nice.
surprising, according to everybody in the press box.
That was Madison Kaminsky on the run, I believe. Not that we can see anything over there. I think tennis won. Not 100% sure. Baseball was losing.
Yeah,
Don't
baseball fell to Charlotte Christian in JV, at least. I can confirm the varsity score in a second.
That's Valencia going by 2 Chargers. Again, she's the most dangerous Cannon player on the field. Goes by Haluk. Nice cover there from, I think that was from DeVillips. Gets the ball forward.
Yeah, so both baseball teams lost by double digits.
That's pretty. Fans do not like the fact that that foul was called on, I think it was called on, not sure if that was Haluk or Davis Easley. It might have been Davis Easley. The Cannon player looks like they may be injured. Couldn't see the number on the Cannon player. It's in the box, cleared out by the Chargers. And now Molly has to come out and make a play, but there was offsides. So wouldn't have mattered anyway, but Molly comes out and does a good play. Nice by Aubrey Good coming up. Aubrey's got it again. Aubrey goes forward to Ella Romanowski. Nice play by Aubrey Groot. Ella tries to cross it over. And that's cleared off, almost cleared off the end lane, not cleared all the way by a Cannon player. And it's going to be a corner. I think that was a nice aggressive play there by, I think that was Haluk. Quick short corner to Ellie Romanowski. Ella attacks the box, still attacking the box, still attacking the box, still attacking the box, and then cut off by our mysterious number 21, the imaginary player on Cannon, whose name we don't have. Haluk will take the corner again. Nice play by Ella Romanowski attacking the box there. Headed wide. That was Ava Beninati on the header.